Welcome back to another episode of HTH Hot Takes and Headaches. I'm Stevie Picks. I'm here with Eric, and we got Stick behind the camera. Today we're going to be previewing college football week 13, NFL week 12. But before we get into it, we usually do it at the end, but I'm going to ask first. Please hit that subscribe button if you've been watching. We're getting more views, so just hit that subscribe button. It's free. It makes Eric happy. Yeah. I don't care, but it makes Eric happy.
Makes me ecstatic.
Get Eric happy. Go follow our socials. And yeah, thanks for everyone who's been watching. We've been having fun, but without further ado, we'll get right into it. We're going to start college football week 13. And before we get into the games, there's a lot of news that came out from Sunday when we started. We talked about it a little bit. James Franklin hired at Virginia Tech, had his first walk-in today of Enter Sandman. What do you think about the hire?
I mean, I obviously love it for Virginia Tech. We were talking about this
in the
last video. You were calling the shots. I mean, I know there was like rumors, but you liked it a lot, and you thought that was what was going to happen.
Bad look for him on his first day with the board members. Somebody asked him if he liked Metallica, and he's like, I'm more of a hip-hop guy. He's going to have to listen to more Metallica. But no, I think it's a great hire. Not that I view Syracuse as like a top-tier ACC team, but like I think they go right up there. Yeah. Franklin already said, like, the team stinks. I don't even know if I want to play him now. He said, everybody get there. There's recruits coming already. Like, there's people going to the game already. Yeah. So, and there's going to be some people from Penn State that come. So, great hire. And I think it's a good move by Franklin. Why go to Arkansas or something when you're getting scraps SEC-wise, where I think Virginia Tech is going to be, like, just top tier there. And then Lane Kiffin rumored that there was an ultimatum that he had to let him know before the Egg Bowl. And he did say no, but I kind of do agree that there should be one because his family got spotted in Gainesville and Baton Rouge. So, yeah, I feel like there should be one because if I'm Ole Miss, you got to look out for yourself because, one, you got to start thinking about who's going to be your head coach. And also, if your team is good enough to win, I don't want him to be a part of it if he'll leave. Like, I don't know. Because I would let him go if it's before the Egg Bowl. Like, if you don't want to be a part of it, you don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, it was a little weird. I think that they are rumors, but I agree with you that, like, Ole Miss should know because then they're going to be left out to dry, maybe miss some guys in the cycle.
Yeah, the cycle's about to start. Because they would jump up to, like, might be under LSU and Florida, like, just under them. Even though
it'd still be a huge job.
Yeah.
Like, so you don't want to miss, like, certain guys that
I would put them above Auburn and Penn State just because their boosters have been heavily involved in, like, NIL money and stuff. But, yeah, so we'll see. I think he should just at least don't. If he doesn't want to tell us, he's got to tell them. Like, I get if he doesn't want to make it public, but.
Which, I mean, maybe there really was an ultimatum, but they're both going to deny. Maybe not ultimatum, but it's like, hey, just give us some courtesy.
Said he was at hot yoga with the AD. No ultimatum. That's what he said on the Pat McAfee show. Right. Other than that, there's news from the Sam Leavitt camp that he's injured right now, but they're saying that he's going to be entering the portal next year.
That's crazy. He's so good, too.
Watch out for James Franklin to come. Man, he would tear up the ACC.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
He's super good.
I could see some, like, SEC teams trying it because he did play good against Texas and stuff, but I don't see him going to the Big Ten. Why would he? I mean, he's a warm weather guy. He's in Arizona, but yeah. And then quick reaction to last night. I was a little shocked by some things. I was shocked that Alabama honestly fell to 10. I felt like they should be above Notre Dame, and I'm a big Notre Dame guy. And I'm curious what you guys think because the huge thing right now is that like Miami's 13, Notre Dame's 10. Do you think it's fucked up that they beat them, but they're in a tough spot now? It seems like because they're behind them in the rankings.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with it.
I don't either.
Part of it is I just don't like Miami, so that makes me kind of think of them as worse. But I'd much rather see Notre Dame in there than Miami.
Yeah. So like it is a tough part because like you see head-to-head get valued and stuff, but when it comes to them, I know it. I get what people say when they say it shouldn't be about when they've played, but when they played first game of the season, as of now, like the two worst losses that Notre Dame has is 3 points to Miami, 1 point to the third best team in the country. That's it. And then Miami lost to Louisville, who isn't ranked anymore, and SMU, who is not. Well, maybe they squeaked in. I don't think so. No, they're not ranked. Yeah, so they're not ranked. So I agree with it, but I get where the problem is, like that people have. The other thing I have an issue is that I listened to a ton of shows the past 2 days. everybody complains about everything. I get that the G5 team's not good, but every good player that ever plays in the G5 would get rid of it will just leave. And most of them already do. So then that's a ton of games that we won't watch, and they won't mean anything. Like, I get that Tulane is going to be a 12-point dog. But at the same time, Niners are going to put in Texas. We saw them play Georgia. Might as well throw them in there, in my opinion. Last year, I know Arizona State's Big 12. They won a game and went toe-to-toe with Texas. Yeah. So that's been a big problem I had with the media. But other than that, I liked it. The thing I really, really want to happen is USC to travel to Oklahoma. If USC... Oregon. Sorry, I said Oklahoma. But yeah, Oregon. No, USC to travel to Oklahoma in the playoff if it was to happen. No, because that would be cool if Lincoln Riley went back to Oklahoma. But we'll get into Lincoln Riley when we talk about the game. But now we'll jump into the games. That was just some news that we missed from Sunday. Well, it happened after Sunday. We didn't really miss it. But yeah, kind of a viewing bye week kind of. You don't need a ton of screens this weekend. I mean, there's games that mean stuff, but not as big. So if you need stuff to get done before the next 2 weekends, you better figure it out, because the next 2 weekends, you're not going to want to miss the TV. But we'll jump right into it. Number 22, Missouri traveling to Oklahoma. The spread here is Oklahoma minus 7.5, over under 41.5. Eric, what are your thoughts on this game?
I like Oklahoma. I mean, off the win against Alabama, and I just feel like Missouri has not been that great. So, they've been good, but Oklahoma's on the up and up right now, so I think I'm just going to ride that. And, if Mateer can play well, I think they could easily cover that. So.
Yeah, my thing is with this game is that, shout out Missouri's running back, Ahmad Hardy, 300 yards on the ground last week, 3 touchdowns. He's a beast. But Bo Pereira also not getting a start, but it's rumored to maybe be available this game, so it's not as bad as what people thought. College, you don't really need to tell people. There's no rules, so he could just pop in. But not. The problem is with this game is that Missouri's run game is all they really got, and Oklahoma is not going to allow that to happen. But on the other side, Missouri's defense is also awesome. Their offense has been selling them even more than you would say Oklahoma has during the year, I think. But I think it's a lot of points. It opened up at 7.5, went to 9.5, now it's all the way back. I think I'm going to actually take Mizzou to cover. I'm actually rooting for Oklahoma to get in the playoffs just because it'd be funny to watch Andrew, I think. Yeah. That's my main reasoning. Hopefully, somehow we get the Ole Miss Oklahoma first.
That would be awesome.
That would be.
We'd shit on them.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a bad match. There, you guys already played them, but I don't know. I think I would like Oklahoma to try it again. But actually, now that I say that, they probably wouldn't. They would make sure that doesn't happen. But that would have been cool in the playoffs. But yeah, I'm gonna take Mizzou with the points, and I kind of like the under. I mean, both these defenses really like to get after it, and I think I'm gonna take Mizzou with the spread. I'm gonna wait. Maybe it goes up another point like it did earlier in the week. But moving on, College Game Day, probably the game that saves the weekend. Number 15 USC traveling to number 7 Oregon. This is a playoff game. Neither team, I think, would have a chance if they lost, I believe. I don't know how Oregon loses this, and then you look at their resume. Iowa would be their best win, but Iowa's now 6-4. They lost to Indiana at home by 10, and I think that's where you would. This is what Miami has to root for them to lose. But also, then USC would have 2 losses head-to-head over you. So I think this is USC's last spot, and I think this is Oregon's last spot. Spread in the game, Oregon, minus 9.5, over under 59.5. Eric, how are you feeling?
I feel like this is just a game of offenses, and so whoever's defense shows up, I think, would be better. What's the spread you said?
Oregon minus 9.5.
Yeah, I'd probably lean USC. They've been playing good football.
Yeah.
So, but I could see Oregon dominating this game just because of the quarterback play. But
Mayava is very good. Their stats are pretty equal when it comes to Mayava and Moore. But if you trust Moore,
yeah, I like Moore. I like Moore.
Yeah, Dante Moore definitely a bigger recruit, I'd say. But Oregon really wants to run the ball with Whittington. I mean, you saw that. I know it was pouring in Iowa, but they can run the ball. But also USC showed against Michigan they can run the ball. But I was shocked to see where the over-under was, honestly. So they're expecting points, and I feel like the only chance USC has to win is throwing the ball. Because I think Oregon will stand up and stop the run, and they're going to force Mayava to make some plays to their wide receiver, Lemon. And I know there's some issues when it comes to Oregon's wide receiver health. Evan Stort's their best wide receiver who hasn't played this year. Rumored he might be back. And then last week, I believe his name is, I can't really say his first name, Decorian Moore. Mm-hmm. He played last week and did very well, but he's been a little banged up. But in this spot, man, I do think that Oregon's best is to come. I do think they're better than how they played, so I'm going to take Oregon minus 9.5. I think that's a big number in that spot. Kind of feels like when they played Notre Dame, USC was the same number. So, I'm going to take the Oregon Ducks in this spot. But we'll move on to a big game in the ACC, another playoff game. We got Pitt traveling to Georgia Tech. Spreading this game is Georgia Tech, minus 2.5. Georgia Tech's ranked 16th. Pitt didn't get ranked. How are you feeling?
I think I like Pitt here.
Yeah.
Off a bad loss in Notre Dame, but they still have playoff hope. So
yeah.
I like them here, and I'm also a little bitter against Georgia Tech after last weekend. So
Yes.
So I think I'm gonna.
I wrote that down. kind of a bad loss for Pittsburgh, kind of a bad win for Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
I mean, Boston College has been atrocious, but I kind of think this is a bad matchup for Pitt after what we saw last week. I mean, I'm not saying anybody's what's his name, Jeremiah Love or anything like that, but Haynes King has been a stud on the ground too, and they're running backs, and they have a running back that's good too. Of course, his name doesn't pop up because Haynes King, leading rusher and leading the leading passer, of course. But I think Jamal Haynes, he's pretty good. So I like the Georgia Tech. I like Georgia Tech in this spot a lot. The Yellow Jackets, I meant to say, but I like Georgia Tech a lot at home. Give me the win, and then that would be it for them. I think they would clinch the spot. They would, because they play Georgia next week. So I think we got one more game we're going to talk about this week, and that's going to be number 11 BYU traveling to Cincinnati. Season for Cincinnati kind of over after last week, but spread in this game, BYU minus 2.5, over under 54.5. What do you think here, Eric?
I think I like the Mormons.
Yeah.
I think that was a great win against TCU. I know TCU hasn't been very good this year, but still, blowing them out, it says something. I think they're maybe, because it's time to win now. So it was
a good bounce back. They were only 3.5-point favorites last week. So.
And they won by a lot. So I'll take the minus 2.5. I don't feel like that's too many points to give up. So
I think Arizona's better than what people think. Like last week, I bet on Arizona. Actually, I think Cincinnati's offense is overall better. I think they're going to pass the ball better. I'm going to take Cincinnati at home. Give me them on the money line. I've been also riding the take that Utah gets in, so they need this to happen. So maybe it's a homer pick, but I think that money is going to be pretty split. Maybe I could see BYU being a heavy public pick here. So give me Cincinnati. And that's all the main games we got to talk about. I mean, my Gators play at 7:30 on ABC, but it doesn't really mean anything. We can't even get to a bowl game anymore. But we'll get into our leans. I'll start. I got some leans. I do like Missouri, like I said. And then I also like Baylor this week, plus 6.5. They are on the road traveling to Arizona. I believe that's who they play. I don't have it up, but I like them plus 6.5 on the road. Then give me Kansas plus 4.5 traveling to Iowa State. I think maybe I hate Iowa State after that BYU game, but Arizona, Kansas has also been pretty good. I like their quarterback a lot. Yes, and Baylor is on the road in Arizona. That's who they play. Then I do actually like Oregon. I think that's a lot of points. Too many points. Then I like Michigan State on the road, plus 16.5. I feel like they're playing Iowa doesn't beat anybody like that, right? Like, I feel like that's kind of crazy. And I do like Jonathan Smith has been kind of bad at Michigan State, their coach, but I like Chiles, their quarterback. And then give me the Gators. I am going to bet on them, plus 4.5. I like them on the money line. I think they're not a great matchup for Tennessee. But Eric, what do you think?
I like Oklahoma. Like I said before, I already talked about that a little bit. I also like Kansas, plus 4.5.
Yeah.
Vandy's been kind of in some close games, and Kansas is no easy win, so I like that. Duke minus 7. I think that they could have a big bounce back game against UNC, who's been pretty bad. And then I also like Penn State minus 9.5 against Nebraska. Nebraska has nothing really to play for, and Penn State kind of showed us a couple weeks ago against Indiana that they can hit with anybody. So
I kind of like them too.
Yeah.
Just a note about Nebraska. I don't even know if this was real because it was just another Twitter notification. But I saw that Dylan Raiola's brother decommitted.
I think Raiola is going to transfer. There's been rumors about that, and Dayton Raiola, I think, is his name.
Yeah.
And yes, he decommitted today. I'm pretty sure. I saw that on 3. So if they got it wrong, that's their fault. So. But what about you, Stick? What are you liking on the boards early in the week?
My first one goes against both of you. Iowa State
Yeah.
-4.5. Part of that's just because I like Iowa State. And,
Yeah. I used to like them.
before the BYU game.
Yeah.
And then I got JMU -13.5 against Washington State. There's got to be some anger in that locker room after being left out of the college football playoff, and I think they'll just I think they're going to win, and so I think they'll try to run it up on them to just try to make a statement.
Yeah.
I got Temple +7.5 against the team that took that G5 spot, Tulane. I just think that Temple keeps it close.
Mm-hmm.
I got Maryland +13.5. And then I got Pitt +2.5, which as we were just talking about it, I like less and less. But I don't know, I was pissed off about Georgia Tech last week when I wrote it down. And then BYU -2.5 against the Cincinnati Bearcats.
All right, and we decided last Sunday we're not going to talk about lock six this early because I always hate mine that I say in the show. So check out our Instagram and TikTok for our locks on Saturday morning, HTH Sports _. But yeah, with that, we're going to jump into our segment this week. We teased it a little bit last week. We're going to do a quarterback redraft. So everything's included: age, health, etc. Age, I think I said that again, but age is included. So it's not like some people might be good now, but they're not. You don't want to start a franchise with them. But yeah, we didn't talk about it. Do we want to each say like who we'd pick? We're gonna do our top 8. We're gonna do our top 8 quarterbacks. So you want to do like my 8, then your 8, or you want to do 8, 8, 7, 7, or you want to do your whole 8, and then I'll say my whole one?
I think if we go every other, we'll be able to compare more.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So we're gonna go every other, and top 8. If there's a redraft in the NFL right now, like say in Madden, you said redraft, who would you pick to start a franchise? We'll start with you. The 8th person that you would start your franchise with.
The 8th person. So we're starting from the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
Or do you want to start from the bottom?
No. I like starting from the bottom.
Start from me.
I like starting from the bottom. I wrote down Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Obviously, still a lot of potential, young guy. I love his ability to evade the sack. I feel like if you just kind of work on pocket passing a little bit more, and then being able to set his feet when he's rolling out more instead of throwing cross body, he obviously has all the talent in the world, rushing upside, dual threat. So yeah, I'd pick Caleb there.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts. I don't like Jalen Hurts. And Caleb Williams was the guy that I thought I had around there too. But I think Jalen Hurts is a winner, and I think I'm not an Eagles fan either. So I hate the Eagles. So it's taking a lot for me to say it. But I would go Jalen Hurts just above. I would have had Caleb at 9 is what I would have had.
Okay.
So you want to just go back and forth, so you do your 7.
Yeah, I can do that. Number 7, I wrote down Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
He's still relatively young-ish, and I love his tenacity and his ability to throw the ball and his ability to be able to run. I think he's just he could be good anywhere, even though he wasn't in the beginning. I feel like at this point in his career, he has so much confidence that I would trust him with my franchise.
Yeah, I had the same one. I'm going Baker Mayfield. So I think Baker is young enough. I think I would have to double check what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking Baker Mayfield too. I think he's shown enough for me to. I would give him the keys.
Yeah,
He's 30.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I can get another 6-7 years. That's what you want. 6, 7. That's our first 6, 7 of the show.
Oh, it's come up a few times, and I just never did it because I don't know, Carter. Number 6, I went Herbo. Again, just another big dual threat quarterback with a hell of an arm. He looks amazing sometimes. I feel like if you could get a good O-line around him, he could always be super good. That one I would probably be my most willing to change though.
Yeah, he's not even on my list.
Yeah.
But number 6, we're going Drake May. I think it's early. I know he's having an MVP year, but he's not even my favorite young quarterback anymore, so he's just number 6. I think they're going to get beat in the first round. I've developed my hatred for the Patriots because of my friend Eric. Because Drake May is nowhere on my feed. I don't see him at all. like I said.
Dude, they talk about on ESPN every single day.
Drake May.
They talk about Pat McAfee every single day.
I don't watch either.
You don't need to watch them. You see clips. You don't see
I see the clips about Lane Kiffin. That was it.
Oh, whatever.
Eric, can you even conceive Drake May being put that low?
No, it's insane. If he has Jackson Dart above him,
I can just go with I can go with my 5th one right now. My number 5 is Jackson Dart. I'm taking Jay Dart.
That's how you know it's just bias.
Why?
Because Jackson Dart's rookie year has a.
Jackson Dart's stats are better than like Jaden Daniels' whole last year. He barely played. Like, go look it up. Jay Dart has been amazing, and I'd rather him than Drake May.
That's fine.
Drake May not as athletic. Only played in the ACC. I don't like that. I want an SEC guy.
What does that have to do? Are we dead? Are we serious? Dude, if anything, playing the ACC makes the quarterback better because you don't have guys getting open from you. I swear, quarterbacks from like Big Ten.
Okay, first of all, the SEC defense and stuff, I was just kidding around saying that, but I'd rather my quarterback have to be. Drake May is one in the NFL. I was kidding about that. I was just to see your reaction.
Same. I'd rather take a guy that like makes his receiver more open than they are. Like, I don't know. Think about all the Alabama quarterbacks.
Hey, Jackson Dart's not working with a lot either right now. No Malik Neighbors, no coach. If he had Mike Vrabel, we would win the Super Bowl because we're not. He's actually better.
He's not. All right, so that was your number 5. My number 5 was Joe Burrow. He's this low just because of his injuries in his career.
Yeah, I didn't even put him on mine.
Really?
Listen, I know he's really good, but ever since that Super Bowl, I think it's every year.
It's like every other.
It's like,
so like last
every
year he was
year.
Healthy. And he had a crazy season. You could say that's because Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. But I think he has a very good deep ball. Can't really move anymore because when he does get hit, he does get hurt most of the time. So, but yeah, I'm just going to give Burrow that little bit of respect.
So Dart's not even on yours. I'm doing it in my
Dart
head.
is not on mine.
That's actually crazy in my
That is
opinion.
not crazy.
I'm taking Dart over Caleb Williams.
Well, if I see...
Taking Dart over Baker. Baker's 30 years old.
So...
That's actually ridiculous.
He hasn't played that many games.
So?
I mean, so...
So?
It's your same reasoning with May. It's only year 2. It's only year 1 for him. He didn't even start the year.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't even start the year. We would be 500 if he started the year. I'm just thinking that's crazy.
You probably have an even better record if your coach knew how to...
If we had Kafka to start, Kafka had better. So you had your number 4 is Burrow.
Number 5.
Number 5. Okay, so who's your number 4? I skipped you on the last one.
My number 4 is Josh Allen. Listen,
Wow.
he's been in the league since...
Okay, so he can't say nothing about my Jackson Dart glaze. He's gonna put Drake May over him.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
How?
I thought it was funny how after you said that Drake May over Josh Allen last week, then Josh Allen came out and had 6 touchdowns.
He also had 2 picks and he had 3 1-yard touchdowns. So it's stat padding a little bit. Let's be honest here. They always stat pad. Give him the ball on the 1-yard line just because he's big. I don't care. He's been in the league since 2017. Hasn't been to a Super Bowl. Has had multiple chances. In year 2, May is way better than Allen was in year 2. It's not even close.
I don't know.
Allen took like 4 years to get good.
You took Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield couldn't play quarterback for his first 5 years.
May's ahead of Baker Mayfield. That's my entire point. May was better in year 2. So I'd rather have May because May has way more potential than him.
That's crazy.
He's been in the league since 2017. He hasn't been to a Super Bowl yet, and he's had every chance to. He can't beat Pat Mahomes. Why would I want a guy that would just lose to this guy every year? We don't know if May loses to Pat Mahomes every year yet. We're 9-2. He's leading a 9-2 team with limited weapons, new head coach, new OC. We don't even have our DC, and we're 9-2. And you can say it's schedule. I don't care. May's been so good. He's top 3 basically in every single quarterback stat. He's leading the league in passing yards.
That's ridiculous. I'd rather have Daniel Jones over Drake May. That was a joke.
All right, who do you got at 4?
So I'm starting to realize I only did 7.
You want to look up my list?
Yeah, what? I only did 7.
Well, it's like, would you...
You know what? We can just put Joe Burrow there. I know that he's been hurt. I'll put Joe Burrow at 4.
Okay.
Because he has been hurt. I know that, but I do think he's crazy. When he's healthy, he's crazy good. So maybe I was trying to be cool and not leave him on, but he probably should. Maybe that's why I skipped someone. Let's put Burrow at 4. He's
good.
Yeah, when he's healthy.
Yeah. All right. 3, I have Lamar Jackson. Kind of the same thing with... Kind of the same thing with Josh Allen is that he hasn't been to the Super Bowl yet and he's had every single chance. I like him slightly better than Allen just because his versatility, sorry. Bad not word what I just said. But I also think Lamar is a little bit more of an accurate thrower.
My number 3 is also Lamar. I think he's a stud. There's not much more else to say. Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
All right, my number 2 is the Drake May. He's been absolutely insane. He's 23 years old, has a future ahead of him. I think he could win with anybody. He's a great downfield passer. He can do it with his legs. He's smarter than every quarterback I've said before. He's the most humble. He has the best character out of any of them. He has the best work ethic.
There's nothing to do with people's character.
Yeah, it does.
Sam Darnold would be on this list. I love Sam.
If Sam Darnold played like Drake May, then yeah, he's got good character and he plays that way. I want a guy that's not going to cause me any drama, is not going to work as hard. Drake May is a hard worker. He's from the South. He knows what it takes, man.
You're in that locker room. You know he's working hard.
I listen to his interviews every single day before I go to bed and when I wake up. So, yeah, Drake May is an absolute stud. You would be blessed to have him on your franchise.
I'm good with J Dart.
Can't say I'm good with J Fields.
It's all right. My number 2 is Patrick Mahomes. Stud. I think he's on the decline a little bit. But stop shaking your head.
That's insane.
I'm taking the most talented quarterback.
Oh, my God.
That is crazy.
To the defender.
That was a mistake. Whatever. He also, you keep saying he wasn't going to get safety. I think he was trying to spike it. He was literally getting tackled inside the end zone.
Throw it in the dirt.
He had a guy on his feet. He couldn't throw it.
Yeah, so give it to him on the 8.
Okay, so my number 2 is Patrick Mahomes. Yes, he's won all those Super Bowls, but I think we're starting to see a little bit of regression when he doesn't have Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce's going to leave next year. And then, yes, my number 1 is Josh Allen. Josh Allen is so good. He's so fun to watch. He is a dude's dude. He's awesome. Did you say Drake May? I'd rather have Josh Allen. He actually is funny. Drake May is so boring.
Funny has nothing to do.
Yeah, he's awesome. I want him in the locker room, best locker room guy. Josh Allen, number 1.
Haley Steinfeld's in his head, I think. He's been turning the ball over way too much for my liking this year.
He just had 6 touchdowns.
3 of them were 1-yard rushes.
Who cares?
What do you mean, who cares?
They don't.
Well, when Jalen Hurts does that, everybody gives him shit. It's the same shit. It's the same thing.
If every team could do it, that's what I've always said about the tush push too. They don't run the tush. They cheat every play the Eagles do. That's different. And they did get called on Sunday night. Shout out to the refs. But Josh Allen, if Drake May could do it on the 1-yard line, trust me, Vrabel would do it every time.
No, he's too valuable.
No, he's too soft.
No, he's not too soft.
He's not running through no one like Josh Allen.
I'll give Josh Allen that. He's bigger and he can run through people better, but everything else, he clears. Number 1, I have Patrick Mahomes. He's a 3-time Super Bowl champion. He's only 30 as well. He was the same year as Josh Allen. Just 3 more rings than him.
Yeah, I just rather Josh Allen. Just because he's a dude. He's better.
I like winners, so I'm going to take Mahomes.
He's going to get him. I like Josh Allen a lot. It's actually better than Drake May. So, that's ridiculous you had Drake May at 2.
This isn't who's, first of all, May.
I get what you're saying, redraft.
Starting our franchise with a 23-year-old absolute stud who's tied for favorite.
I put him on the list.
I know. Just saying. Allen's 30, hasn't been to the Super Bowl. He's not a winner. He's like Aaron.
Drake May has been. How do you know Drake May is going to be the Super Bowl?
I know he will be. He'll win it this year. He'll win it next year. He'll win it the year after and the year after.
I think Tom Brady.
10 years sucks for
I really think Tom Brady has ruined all Patriots fans. They just think it's going to happen.
No, because Patriots fans know what it looks like to have a winning Super Bowl team, and this is a next year, year after, and forever. Never lose again.
All right, that's our quarterback redraft. Sorry,
this guy has Jackson Dart over Drake May, and you're up.
You didn't have Jackson Dart on your list. Is ridiculous.
Jackson Dart.
You're taking Caleb Williams over J Dart. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's got this guru Caleb Williams supposed to have, and they can't even score. J Dart's got nothing. No scattable anymore.
Don't sit there and act like you didn't shit on Jackson Dart
in college
for 3 years. Dude, you literally said he's terrible last year. Now he comes out.
He's a loser. Now he's a stud.
Now he plays some good games for you guys, and now he's
didn't like him at Ole Miss.
Oh my God.
Change of heart. People can't change.
Oh my God.
That's ridiculous.
If he wasn't on the Giants, he wouldn't be on your list.
I don't know. He's good.
He's good. I always thought he was good. But if he wasn't on the Giants, he wouldn't be on your list.
And you can't tell me he wasn't a loser in college. I just said he was a loser.
He turned over the ball a lot. He had some bad throws. But either way, that's that.
I mean, it's not more of a loser than Drake May in college, though. Come out ranked at UNC, came and win the ACC with Drake May. Terrible. But we'll move on. We're going to jump into NFL Week 12. We'll start with tomorrow night's game. Real quick, Bills at Texans. Bills are now favored by 6 points over under 43.5. What do you think?
Yeah, it sucks Mills is playing again. I feel like Stroud is better for this team, although Mills has played well. I think this would be kind of a catch-up game for the Texans a lot. I know their defense is very good.
Yeah.
Even though I was just shitting on Josh Allen a lot, he is good. I'm not going to sit there and say he's not. Bills can easily score on that defense. They just have to do it in the run game, I'd say, because Stingley's so good. But Texans still have a good run defense. But I think the Bills will lead, so I think the Texans are going to want to throw the ball a lot.
Yeah.
One prop I saw that I like, Woody Marks over 1.5 receptions. I think if it does get to that point and they're so pass heavy, he could easily get 2 checkdowns.
I do see that going up to 2.5 by before game
Yeah.
kickoff.
I mean, that's a ridiculous low number for a guy who was so good in the past game at USC, and he's been good this year. So, I like the Bills. Wait, what's the spread?
It's 6 now. When Stroud was going to play, it was 3.5.
Okay, I like the Bills because it's less than a touchdown.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the other side. I think the Bills. Everybody's gonna like the Bills, so I'm gonna bet on the Texans definitely. I do think it's like I do see like the Texans being able to throw the ball. I'm not blown away by the Bills defense, and the Texans defense does blow me away, and I think they could stop anybody. So yeah, give me the Texans. 6 points at home. A little nervous because it's a dome, like Josh Allen and domes. That's not a great matchup because he's electric, #1 in the redraft. But yeah, give me the Texans to cover here. I think the Bills get out of there with a win, maybe by like 4 or 5 points. But I think the Texans are just going to hang around with everybody. But yeah, we're going to move on to the next game. My team is the Giants at the Lions. Detroit's -10, over under 15.5. What do you like here?
I think Dart is going to play.
Sounds like it.
So
as long as he's okay, I'm cool with it.
Limited practice day, I'd probably give him like an 80% chance to play.
Yeah.
It was a concussion. Do you think the spread already accounts for them playing?
It did come down 0.5 point.
Okay. So
I don't know because Jamie, we didn't look any worse with Winston. I will say.
Right, that's true. Yeah, I like the Lions just because I like what you said. They lost last week, so
yeah,
I feel like every time they lose, they win.
Running into a buzzsaw, I feel like.
Dan Campbell's been doing super well calling the plays. So even though they lost, I still think he's doing a very good job, and they're gonna want to beat down on the Giants. So.
Yeah, they like to get some steam off their chest. I probably won't bet it, but I think the Lions are going to be a very public bet. So maybe if Dart plays, I definitely think about because I do think we're gonna be able to score. I think we're gonna be able to score every week. Offense seems fine until Jameis Winston. We definitely try it out more than we do with Dart. It seemed like just because, but the only thing I'm a little worried about is like taking us to score points is right now we're gonna be super. I don't want Dart running every play, but are we gonna be super careful and never run them in like the red zone? So that's what I would be worried about betting on them. But I would take the Giants here +10. There's just a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I definitely see the Lions getting a win. Lions are still plus money to win their division.
I mean that's kind of close.
I mean they're behind the Bears. That's probably why. But.
Yeah.
But yeah, jumping in, great, huge game now. I mean it was a huge game anyways. But Colts at Chiefs. Chiefs -3.5, over under 40.5. What do you think here?
Yeah, I hate this. This is probably like a hard one for me just because the Chiefs have disappointed me a couple times. I think I'm just going to go with the Chiefs just because they're at home and they need to win. Like we've been saying every week, like they have to win this game. You lose it. I mean, it's looking bad if you're the Chiefs.
Yeah, you're under 500.
So
two teams in your division are above 500.
Yeah, so I'm going to go Chiefs -3.5.
Yeah.
And but I don't love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough spread to pick. I think the spread is crazy if you think about last week. Chiefs went on the road and they ended like before the game they're 4.5 favorites on the road in Denver. Now I don't know, do you value the Colts and the Broncos the same? Or are they knocking down the Chiefs like, man, maybe they're not good? Like that's what I don't know. But the Chiefs are like still like top 4 in Super Bowl odds, so I don't think they really care. But that could have changed. I know it was crazy. They were like +500 to win their division now, so that I actually cashed out for like a little profit.
Really?
Yeah, they still were giving it to me because the other ones are all like -300 now, so that was probably why. But yeah, I like I almost said Lions. I looked at the wrong one, but I kind of like the Chiefs too. I don't know if I'll bet on it. Kind of like the over a little bit. I do think that the Chiefs are going to be able to throw the ball on. I know that they got Sauce Gardner and stuff, but not a game I'm in love with when it comes to betting on it. But it's a huge game because, like, what would you think? Yeah, now the Super Bowl favorites are the Rams. Chiefs are 5th, plus 1,000. So, I mean, they're not. So, I don't think they're devaluing them. So, maybe that spread is what. So, maybe they view the Colts' offense is better than the Broncos. And the Colts beat the Broncos. So, yeah. But give me the Chiefs here, too. I don't know if I'll bet on it. But, yeah, I kind of like the over. But great game. I'm excited. I'm still excited to see how the Colts do against them, for sure.
Yeah, I am too.
But we'll move on. We're going to jump into the Steelers traveling to Chicago. They play the Bears. Bears are minus 2.5. Over under 45.5. What do you think here?
I'm gonna go with the Bears winning this by 3 points.
Yeah.
It's just what they do every week, and especially against like solidish teams, even bad teams they do it against, but they do it against solid teams too. So yeah, Steelers maybe without Raj, so
yeah, that's true. So maybe jump on it soon. I did forget about that.
Yeah,
but I do like the Bears too as well at home. The Steelers defense might be back. They've shown up the past couple of times. I mean, Joe Flacco and that offense has looked good, and they shut them down. So if they're back, I'm a little worried that Caleb Williams might get a little loose with the ball, getting out of the pocket. But give me the Bears to squeak another one out. Then you're 8-3. Yeah. Gotta hope the J-men show up somehow and beat them. But I wonder how many have they played the Lions yet? If anybody's memory.
I think so.
No, they have not.
They have not. So that's.
No,
they did. The Lions killed them 52-21. Yeah, that's why we don't remember because everybody turned it off. So, yeah, they have a huge game against them. I know that they play the Packers still twice, so the Packers can get back in it. But, yeah, we both like the Bears there. We'll move on. We'll jump into your game. Spread has already gone down 1.5. Patriots traveling to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. Patriots minus 7.5, over under 49.5.
Yeah, I'm not going to feel as good if Burrow plays.
Yep.
I don't think he will.
Full participant today.
Yeah, but it's a toe injury, so it's like you could be a full participant in practice, but like game ready is they're going to look obviously see how he feels going into the weekend. But I hate that Jamar's not playing though, regardless of Burrow, just because it's a lose-lose for the Patriots. It's like if we lose, you lost them without Jamar. And if we win, you beat them without Jamar. So it's just one of those things. I'm going to ride with the Pats because obviously, I love the Pats. But if Burrow plays, I'm definitely a little nervous just because of his ability to be a great quarterback. But their defense is so bad that I think that we might run the ball a lot just because we can. Nobody wants to tackle there. So
yeah. You guys definitely do look better with Henderson because I wouldn't care if you handed Stevenson.
I think Stevenson's playing.
Yeah, but I know way Henderson isn't getting
Stevenson's going to be the first or second out back. I guarantee it. That's
going to be wild if that is true. That would make me like the Bengals even more. I bet the Bengals already at plus 7.5 because if Burrow plays, I'll take those points all day. That was the main reason. But I also just think it's a lot of points on the road. I know the Bengals defense is terrible, but kind of on their last leg. There is somewhat of a chance because that division isn't crazy. Like they're 3 games back, but last leg. That's why I could see Burrow maybe playing. Like, I could see him giving a shot this week, and if they lost, they'd be like, all right, maybe we just don't even play him the rest of the year.
Yeah,
That's, like, not even a terrible idea, but, no Jamar because of the suspension.
Sucks. It's a lose-lose.
But, yeah, I like the Bengals here a lot. They still have T. Higgins. How do you pronounce his name?
Andre
Yoshivash.
Yeah, he's not bad, so he might as well get him some run, but I like the Bengals here.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know if I would take him. I mean, Burrow. I could see them winning if Burrow plays. Like, it wouldn't shock me. But yeah, we'll jump in. Game of the week: Jets traveling to Baltimore. Baltimore minus 13.5. Over under 45.5. Tyrod Taylor, right?
Yep.
Oh, so what do you think here?
Yeah, 13.5's a lot. I feel like that the Ravens they've been good since Lamar's back, but their offensive production has not been there. I feel like, and I know the Jets don't have anybody on defense at all.
Yeah.
I don't really like it either way. I'm gonna be honest. If I had to, I might take the Jets with the points. That's a lot. They just had a close game with the Browns. I know the Browns defense played super well in that game. If Lamar gets going, obviously, it just depends on Lamar. I just feel like he hasn't. I think he's still a little injured, so he's been playing a little more conservative, and I think it's going to affect them in offense in their run game. So I'm gonna take the Jets plus 13.5, but I don't love it at all. Yeah,
I would actually lean the Ravens minus 13 because, that's a lot of points. I usually don't bet a lot of points, but this is the week that the Ravens gotta show something. They're I know they're winning lately, but that's been more of the defense has been figuring out. I think a little bit, but yeah, they gotta show something on offense because I keep saying they could do it. Like, it wouldn't shock me, but this is a week you got to go out there and show it. At home, Jets are the second road game in a row, just went and played a good Patriots team. Now you're traveling to Baltimore. Yeah, I'd take Baltimore minus 13.5 here. Last straw with me to ride them. If they barely get out of there with a win, I'm like, all right. Yeah. But another game with a huge spread. Seahawks traveling to Tennessee. Seahawks minus 13.5. Over under 40.5. Yeah, what do you think here?
Yeah, I like the Seahawks a lot. Their defense is so good. Cam Ward's going to be in a blender. I like the Seahawks. I know just talking about a lot of points, but I feel like the Jets with Tyrod are better than the Titans. So, and the Seahawks look like a better team right now than the Ravens, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So they off a loss to the Rams, and they got to win. Obviously, if they still want hopes to win that division. So I'm going to ride the Seahawks.
Yeah, not a game I'll touch again. It's a big spread, but if I gun to my head, give me the Titans at home, 13.5. I bet on them last week and they did it. Yeah, so their defense has not been like atrocious, I feel like. And the Seahawks, I know it was the Rams defense, but something was not right last week with Sammy D, so I'm a little worried about Sammy D. But yeah, it could be a get-back game. That's a good point. Over under 40.5.
Yeah, it makes sense. They probably think the Titans might score 9 points.
Yeah, I would have to look at their team. Yeah, give me the Titans just to hang around somehow. Cam Ward looked a little better last week. He had a great drive to go tie the game against that defense. So give me the Titans. Probably won't play it, but then again, I probably will. Moving on. Good game, in-division game. Vikings traveling to Green Bay. Green Bay is minus 6. Over under 40.5. I feel like that's a big spread. What do you think here?
Give me 9, dude. Give me 9. Give me the Vikings. That's pretty big. Packers haven't been playing.
Yeah.
They've been blowing teams out, and their defense is kind of keeping them in games, and the Vikings have a more than fine defense. No Jacobs. So Emmanuel Wilson, he's a fine backup, very serviceable, but he's not Josh Jacobs, obviously. And yeah, the Packers pass offense has just looked off kind of the last few weeks, and so I'll take 9 in the Vikings to hang around a little bit, make it a close game.
Yeah, I feel like that spread's huge. It's making me plug my nose. I think the Packers might blow them out here now. This is just spread talk. I would say the same thing. The Vikings defense is good enough to keep it within 6, for sure. But the Packers defense has been pretty good though too. They're not bad. So maybe, as Eric says, 9 is his favorite player.
JJ.
Yeah, but give me the Packers minus 6 here. Over under. I mean, if you think the Vikings hang around, I like the under a lot. But 41.5. But yeah, we'll move on to the 4 o'clock games now. Jaguars traveling to Arizona. I feel like the spread every week is the Cardinals are 3-point underdogs. Yeah. Jaguars off. They had a big win last week. It blew out the Chargers, and then Cardinals got blown out by the 49ers. But a lot of people on offense had a good day. So what do you like here?
This is another tough one. This week is full of tough spreads for me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a little stinky, but I think the Jags will have a lot of success running the ball, and if you can do that, you don't need T-Law to make as many plays, and you don't want him making as many plays because he turns over the ball.
Notice how he wasn't in the redrafts.
He stinks.
But they got 6 wins.
So off of him. Yeah, their defense is super good too. I understand the Cardinals have been doing a lot better with Brissett, and they did exceptionally well last week, but that was just garbage time.
Yeah.
Game script, passing the ball almost 60 times. So if I had to win one way or the other, Jags, just because of the defense and their ability to run the ball, if they kind of play like a smash-mouth football game, they should be able to win this game by more than 3 points.
Yeah, I'm just plugging my nose and giving the Cardinals. I think Jags can be public. I just plug your nose.
Yeah.
Just plug your nose. The things I saw earlier in the week, earlier today, was that the Jags are one of the public people right now. So
I agree with you.
Plug my nose and take the Cardinals.
Too hard for me to actually do.
Yeah, we'll move on. Let's just talk about this game quick. The only interesting thing is that Shadezi's playing. Browns traveling to the Raiders. Raiders minus 4. Over under 36.5.
Yeah. I just don't think there's you can't predict the amount of times Quinshon Judkins might touch the ball this week.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to put it in Shador's hands as much. They had to let him throw the ball out last week because they needed to score. But to start off the game, you got to rely on the run. You got to make Shador a little comfortable and give him another outlet. And I'm not even saying this because I have Quinshon. I just think the Raiders' defense you can run against. You don't want to pass against Crosby. You'd rather run against him.
Yeah.
So here I'll take the Raiders just because I don't really know how Shador's going to look. If Shador looks good, you can change my mind. Once you're in the NFL, you can change my mind about you immediately.
Yeah.
but after what I saw last week.
Exactly, Jackson Dart. I
love Jackson Dart in college, and I just changed my mind this year. He sucks. But yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like the Browns. I know I just think that the Browns defense, that Raiders offense is bad. I saw last week.
Geno sucks.
He stinks, and they can't run the ball because that old line stinks. Yeah, I think the Browns defense will just keep him in the game. And Shadezi, show me something. Just show me something.
It depends on Shador, like I said. This week's full of tough spreads, I think.
Yeah. I love the next game. We'll get right into it. Kirk O'Chains and the Falcons traveling to New Orleans. New Orleans favored by -1.5, over under 39.5. What do you like here?
I don't know. I don't know how you love one way or the other.
Oh.
You must think Kirk's going to play amazing.
No, I think he's going to be terrible.
Okay.
Why?
We're on the same book.
Why
same
are the
page.
Saints favored?
Yeah.
Saints have been atrocious.
Because it's Kirk, though. No Drake London.
That's still crazy. And I saw that a lot of people like the Falcons. That's part of it, too.
Okay. I like the Saints here, too. I think
it's been reverse live movement, so that's part of it. It opened up at 2.5. Okay. And more people, and it's now 1.5.
But that could have been because London wasn't fully ruled out yet.
But I think Shuck looked pretty good against the Panthers.
Yeah, we have a 2-game sample size off Shuck right now.
Yeah.
But he looks fine. He looks like a big guy with a big arm, can make plays. I like the Saints too, -1.5.
Yeah, give me the Saints. Plug your nose. Gross game. But probably the best game of the late slate, as it should be. Eagles traveling to Dallas. Eagles are favored by -3.5, over under 47.5. What do you think here?
I think I definitely like the Eagles.
Yeah.
I think Cowboys' offense has been so good, but this Eagles' defense has been amazing as well.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles are just a better all-around team, even without Lane Johnson. They still have so many studs on that O-line. So, yeah, I like the Eagles. That might actually be my lock, is the Eagles.
Yeah. I think I kind of lean the Eagles because I do think they can show up and throw the ball if they need to. But I like the over. I like the over 47.5. That's what I like right now a lot. Like, I like the over 47. I see that going up, so maybe I'll place it soon, but Dallas, I think, is going to score. I know it was the Raiders last week, but they just got so many weapons. And then if you give Dak time, he looks awesome. So, yeah give me the over. But I think Philly's offense will show up against that D. I just still don't believe in that defense. They look better, but it was the Raiders. But move on to the Sunday night football game. Good game.
Yeah.
But Buccaneers traveling to Los Angeles, the Rams. Rams are favored by -7. Over under 49.5. What do you think here?
Yeah, I think that's too many points for me. I think I'm going to lean Bucks. They played them close early in the year. I think the Rams went off a field goal, or maybe the Bucks went off a field goal.
I don't think they
didn't play.
Yeah, no way.
I'm thinking of the Eagles game. Sorry.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We're not even in the same division, so that was stupid.
Yeah, it's all right.
And also, the Buccaneers are tied with the Panthers right now in the division, so they need to win, kind of. I mean, it's you
there.
You don't want to lose that division to the Panthers, especially with all the expectations going into this year. So I'll take the Bucks +7.
I just think that I agree, and I think a lot of people are gonna. I'm gonna go with the Rams. That's a big number, and I do think that the Rams offense is just gonna. I don't believe in that Bucks defense like crazy. So give me the Rams to score and score a lot of points. I think because Bucks are gonna score. So I'm thinking I need the Rams to score like 35 points on them.
Yeah.
But I can see it happening. But good game, good for Sunday night football. Got to be flex available starting soon, right? I wouldn't flex.
I feel like they would have already done it. I feel like maybe they're just not going to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't flex that game, but I also wouldn't flex this one. Like I said, Panthers traveling to San Francisco.
It's interesting.
Brock Purdy was back. San Francisco -7, over under 48.5.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lean San Fran too. I think it's going to come down to earth for Bryce Young. We haven't seen him be consistent his entire career. I don't think it's going to start now. Niners looked really, really good last week against the Cardinals.
Yeah, Brock might
in San Fran. So yeah, I'll take the Niners -7.
Yeah, I feel like to cover 7, Bryce just has to play half of what he did. He hasn't even thrown for 200 yards a lot, and I feel like that has to be a confidence builder. And I don't think the Niners pass. I know that they were up, but the pass defense is not crazy good. So give me Bryce Young, but they're going to have to throw the ball. It's not going to be a Rico Dowdle day, I feel like. But yeah, give me 7 points. I'm going to hope it goes up to 7.5. I'll probably buy the hook. But yeah, that's what we got for all the games. Early leans, like I said, I placed the Bengals. I like the Bears, the Cardinals, and the Saints. Those are my 4 favorites right now.
Yeah, I like Philly, like I said, -3. I also like the Vikings plus, 6 now? Yeah. That goes down more. I might change my mind.
Yeah, shocking spread, I feel like.
I also like the Giants-Lions over 50.5. And then I like Seattle -13.5.
What about you, Stick?
Like the Seahawks minus 13.5. Got the Colts plus 3.5. I really like the Browns plus 4.
I do too.
I think they run the ball all over the Raiders.
And I think Shadez is gonna be able to get some loose.
Yeah.
The only thing is Vegas has Quinshon's line at like 60 something.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I just like that a lot for some reason. Like the Eagles minus 3.5, Bucks plus 7, and then I'm adding one more, the 49ers minus 7. I am just not a believer.
Not a believer in the Panthers, yeah.
They played the Falcons last week. They beat 30 to nothing earlier in the season. We might just have their number, but they literally lost to the New Orleans Saints the week before. And so I don't know.
Over with them.
The 49ers seem to be coming into form, and I think they might steamroll them.
All right, and like we said, check out our locks on Sunday morning for Sunday football. Check out our X, Instagram, and TikTok for the locks Sunday morning. And without further ado, we're going to jump into the HTH Pod Parlay. We're going to have our first female guest picker here. We need to figure it out. So I think if we change up the gender, maybe we might win. I think
a little diversity here.
Yeah.
We're inclusive.
I also, we're calling my girlfriend Caroline. I have no clue who she's picking. So I have a feeling if I was a guest right now, I'm going to tell you Travis Kelce, but no clue. So hopefully she answers too. That'd be a bad look if she doesn't answer. Actually, it's around the time I exactly told her. No way.
It's 2.
No,
Hello?
she answered. Hello.
Hey, on.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, Eric. Hi, Steve. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Did you get a chance to look at the board?
I did.
You did? Are you 1 through 10? How excited are you to be on the pod?
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Are you actually nervous?
Yes, I'm like shaking.
Listen,
tough.
there's no pressure because we stink at this.
I still feel pressure.
But back to back, nobody has scored a touchdown. But before we start, I got to ask you a question because we all love football. How excited are you for it to be over?
Oh my God, I can't wait. I hate it.
So yeah, it's definitely not a ball lover. But all right, we'll start with you, Caroline. Who do you think is going to get in the end zone this week?
Okay, I feel like Travion Henderson, but I think I'm pronouncing his name.
Oh no, Eric likes that. Eric likes that a lot.
I thought Eric would like him.
Minus 175. So all right, I'll keep you on the phone while we all pick. So I'll tell you the odds and then I'll let you go.
Sounds good.
All right, Eric, who do you like?
I like JSN this week. I think they can score the ball over the Titans. So
that's a wide receiver
plus money
for the
too.
Seahawks. If you didn't know, Caroline.
Oh, I knew.
Oh, you did. Stick. Who do you like this week?
I'm going to go with Quinshon Judkins.
Yep.
I like that. I like the Browns, and so I hope he finds his way into the end zone.
Me too, man.
And yeah, I know we were talking about we don't love Monday. I'm going to take us into Monday. I'm going to ride my guy. Give me Tet McMillan to score a touchdown. So this parlay would pay, if I bet $5, it would be $88 to win, Caroline. Do you think you'll be placing it?
Maybe.
All right. It's plus 1,600. Well, thank you for the pick. I was shocked you didn't go with Travis Kelce. I'm not going to lie.
I'm not that basic.
All right. Well, I'll let you get to the rest of your night. I'll talk to you later.
All right. I got to go eat chicken cutlets.
Enjoy your chicken cutlets.
Thanks, Caroline.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. I was shocked with that pick. She must have actually really looked because it's not a bad pick.
It's like this guy scored 5 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. She probably 3 touchdowns last week. Yeah, so I got a little boost on it, so I got a plus 2,000, but the real odds are plus 1,600, 1,671. I think I just want to see 2 score.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's the pod parlay, and that's all we got for today. Like we said, go check out our socials, HTH Sports _X. Hit that subscribe button if you're still here. Thank you for watching to the end. Leave us a comment if there's anything that you would like to see us do or that you don't want us to do anymore. But boys, you ready for this weekend?
Oh yeah.
Later Saturday, but I think there's some good games on Sunday.
I'm all in on fantasy football. I need it.
Yeah, big starting to turn a lot. Cody is alive, and I know people. Cody is so alive. Cody is also disappointed that we didn't talk about the D3 college football bracket came out after.
Shit, our bad.
But how many teams is that?
I think actually it might be 32, I believe. It's like some people get, it might be more, but if you win your conference, you're in. So Cortland's in. They travel to Springfield this week, so go Red Dragons, see if they can pull it out. But there you go, Cody. I'm shocked Cody had you watch the whole show.
Will Kuhn versus...
No, Will transferred. I think he goes to Hobart. But
Okay.
Will Kuhn, if you don't, I'm sorry.
Shout out you, though.
But shout out you. But that's it. Go follow our socials, and we'll see you for the recap. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate that.